you're telling me I'm a treasure chest, I'm a mine of gold and diamonds, but how do I access it? Olga Petr.
Okay, I finished this university. I did this course. I am trying to find this and that, and why I'm not there.
Is a sought-after personal development coach with a rare superpower. She helps people and businesses move from confusion to clarity. And not through surface-level strategies, but through deep, energetic insight.
I'm not this person who tells everybody, oh, wake up and be happy. No, it doesn't work if you wake up and trying to be happy. If you're trying, you're not happy.
If someone comes with this question, I don't know who I am anymore, how do you guide them and how do you bring them into a bit of alignment and inner peace?
So here, this exercise is about to see where you are, what is your values, and etc.
How do we form the destructive habits that we have? People who have alcoholism problems, addictions.
There is no mistakes, everything happening for a reason, for you to either learn or to teach somebody or to experience, to transform yourself in order to understand that you need to expand your consciousness. Who are you, Dana?
I am Romanian.
Who are you, Dana?
A soul who...
Who are you, Dana?
Welcome to UnMute, the podcast where we stop pretending and start speaking from the truth of who we are. I'm your host, Andrea Zoya, presenter and public speaking mentor. But before I held a mic, I was a professional model. What most people don't realize about that world is this. Behind every campaign, every billboard is a long line of rejections. To land one big yes, you have to walk through room after room of no. Not because of your talent, but because your face, your energy, your look didn't match someone else's idea of value. And over time, that kind of rejection doesn't just stay on the surface. It seeps in. It eroded my confidence. It nearly canceled my voice. I felt seen, but never heard. But I didn't stay muted. Instead, I turned that experience into a path of power. I rebuilt my voice, not for the catwalk, but for the boardroom. And I now help leaders, executives, and entrepreneurs express themselves with clarity, with presence and courage. That journey from silence to self-worth is what inspired me to create UnMute. And that's exactly why today's guest feels so aligned. Olga Petr is a sought-after personal development coach with a rare superpower. She helps people and businesses move from confusion to clarity. And not through surface-level strategies, but through deep, energetic insight. Her tool? Numerical energy analysis, a method that blends ancient wisdom with modern coaching to decode the energy behind your numbers. With it, Olga reveals your life path, mission, and natural strengths. She brings clarity where there is confusion and alignment where there is inner conflict. Olga doesn't just help people do better in business, she helps them live and lead in alignment with their true nature. So if you ever felt stuck in a life that looks good on paper but feels off in your soul, if you are craving clarity about who you are, why you are here, and how to move forward with purpose, this episode is for you. Olga, welcome to UnMute.
Finally. Thank you. I'm welcoming myself.
Not everyone knows that you are not only a super gifted coach, but also my best and close friend. We've known each other for more than 18, 20 years now.
Something like that.
And you've been the backbone of the woman I have become today. You are the person on speed dial on my phone. And it was natural to invite you to have a deeper, longer, meaningful conversation on how you help people unmute and help people find their life path and their mission. So my first question to you is how exactly you help people find their life path? I think it's a question that everyone is asking themselves. What should I do? How can I best contribute? What is my purpose in life?
Well, thank you. The introduction was so uplifting.
You deserve it and more.
Thank you. Well, I would say everyone looking for something. And there are moments where people find that something is wrong with them or something happening that feels not right, so they're trying to find the answer. Who am I? What do I do? And etc. So let's say what you do is unmuting, yeah? I'm unmuting kind of people's vision, what they are and where they need to go. Not by telling them what to do. They are the ones who is a constructor of their own life, but at the same time, I give them instruments which they can use for themselves to see how better take the version of the way which actually more perfect for them rather than some other way which they would have taken. And yes, I use different techniques apart from the coaching which I finished and etc. I use a lot of numerical analysis which is already proven by science and etc. that there are a lot of statistics, same as in psychology and psychology. There are statistics of people having cognitive behavior, some patterns, beliefs, and etc. So it's all accumulated in some kind of a database or a system where you can see why certain person behaves this way and vice versa. The person who is actually can be the twin of that person, like brother or sister or brother and brother, and they're totally different because of the values, because of the emotional state and etc. and because of the program they were born in, can be identical, but they all unique and different at the same time. This is what we do in the coaching.
Let's assume someone comes to you and is frustrated and they are stressed and they say, I don't know who I am anymore. Where do you start when they make such a statement?
We start with the question, which I can ask you. We can have
me.
a small exercise if you want. It's a small, short exercise, like 2-3 minutes. You answer short, fast, without thinking.
Okay, without thinking?
You don't repeat yourself.
Okay.
Try not to repeat yourself.
Okay. So everyone at home can go to the same exercise?
Same exercise with peers. One is asking, one is not answering, and then vice versa if you want to test each other.
Okay.
So here I will ask you, and I will tell at the end what is the key there.
Okay.
So it will be like nice exercise. Do you want me to call you Andrea or Dana? Because for me you're Dana. So, you Andrea, Dana, Zoya, for everyone who doesn't know. But it's Dana.
Old friends who know me for 18, 20 years, they know me as Dana. So of course I'm...
Okay, but I will mix if you want, so it will be more fun. So I'll ask you one simple question.
Have I ever answered these questions, or you're like this first time?
It's the first time, and maybe you had it before, maybe you were in coaching someday, I don't know, but with me, you're doing it first time.
Okay.
If you know about that, then it will be easy.
I don't know, I don't.
Okay, so we start. It's easy. You
Okay.
prepare, your vocabulary is amazing, so you can do that.
Okay.
So here, this exercise is about to see where you are, what is your values, and etc.
Okay.
It's great, we will record it, so you can watch it and then analyze it.
Or maybe not publish it.
Or maybe not publish it, definitely. But
God knows what you're going to ask me.
One question. Who are you, Dana? Fast answer.
I am a woman.
Who are you, Dana?
I am Romanian.
Who are you, Dana?
A soul who...
Who are you, Dana?
I'm here.
Who are you, Dana?
An interviewer.
Who are you, Andrea?
Powerful.
Who are you, Andrea?
A soul who wants to know.
Who are you, Dana?
She's Dana, Andrea.
You're the same person.
Um,
It can be anything, adjective, whatever.
Soul. I'm a soul.
Bad, good, whatever you find.
I'm a soul.
Who are you, Dana?
And don't repeat and think fast and answer fast.
Emotions, anything. Who are you, whatever. Who are you, Dana?
I am love.
Okay, who are you?
Happiness.
Dana? Who are you?
One of a kind, unique.
Who are you, Dana?
Only one.
Who are you, Dana?
I'm still trying
Try
to
not
find
to
out.
think,
I'm
not to
trying
think.
I'm
Any word. It can be even bad word. It can be lazy even. Who are you, Dana?
Mystery.
Who are you, Dana?
Spark of God.
Who are you, Andrea?
Feminine.
Who are you?
Me.
Who are you? Tell me when it's at least 2 minutes. Come on, come on.
Infinite knowledge and life.
Who are you, Dana?
Don't repeat yourself. Life.
Who are you, Dana?
Jokes.
Who are you, Dana?
Joy.
Who are you, Dana?
Ooh. Wow, it's difficult to.
Yes,
Now
it
it's
is.
difficult.
It can be any word.
Okay, continue. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
stop.
you continue.
Healing.
Okay. Let's say,
Oof.
but it should be 3 minutes.
Okay.
The main thing in this exercise is that
To make you feel and think.
you actually don't have to think. This is based on your subconscious. Because consciousness is what you constantly think. Subconscious
correct.
is whatever information you got, gathered, worried, and etc. That's why you need to open up, so it's easier. Like, because somebody can answer, "I'm lazy. Who are you? I'm unsuccessful. Who are you? I'm successful. Who are you? I'm a mother. Who are you? I'm a daughter. I'm a wife," and etc. You can say whatever you feel. Who are you? The main thing in this exercise, at the end of the 3 minutes, ideally, I mean, it's a secret. You don't tell the person if you try to tell them.
Okay.
The person has to say, "Who are you?" That's the question that, in generally, just in a fun way, one person needs to stop and like, "Okay, and you are? Who are you?" But in the deep analysis of this exercise is that you see that you started, "I'm a woman." Good. I mean, and then you can go either a daughter, somebody will say wife, somebody say etc. So by listening to this or writing these words down later on, when if you'll have this exercise, you can see where you struggle, in which part you feel that, okay, I'm love, I'm infinite, that's great, you went up, but I seen that you were thinking. You
Correct.
were trying to find the words. But the thing is, it shouldn't be about words. It should be like you opening your heart. Sorry.
Bless you.
Yeah. You're opening your heart, you're opening your soul, and just say whatever you feel and think about yourself. It can be something which you even don't like about yourself.
Because that's what's coming
I'm
from
judgmental.
Yeah.
I can judge, I can love, I can hate, I can shout. I am the crazy one. I am at the same time the softy one. So whatever you feel characteristics in your body, this is what you express. It's a great exercise to make people be aware. Actually, it's actually very difficult exercise. One person saying, "Oh, who am I?" Answer it. Try to answer it through emotions, even to see, am I a soft person or a hard person? Am I happy? I'm not. So it's a great exercise to know, first of all, where you're standing, and then from that we can carry on, go deeper, more with questions. What is your profession? What is your habits? What do you like? What are your interests? What is your competency? What experience of life you had in the past years when the client comes, for example, yeah? But this is the more kind of a fun and at the same time very deep exercise to do.
So what I understood was that if you do it for 3 minutes, one, you should ignite the person to say, "But who are you? Why are you asking? Who are you?"
Yeah, but this is at the end.
Yeah.
This should be at the end. But in general, person, yeah, they struggle like you. I mean, me, when I did it first time, I was struggling. But the more you, like, there are exercises where people write everything what you like about yourself and what you don't like about yourself.
Yeah.
This is, who am I?
Okay.
So when you do it, it's easy to express when somebody starts doing this exercise to you. But in general, a lot of people get stuck after 5th, 6th question. They're like, "I cannot find."
So the beauty of this practice is to get you in touch with where you are,
how nervous you are, how you uncomfortable sometimes with yourself, and etc.
Is there anyone who you ask this question who is very comfortable and very much at ease in answering this, who they are?
Honestly speaking, like if we talk about other coaches,
No, people.
but if you talk about people, yeah, everybody is getting
Why?
frustrated,
Why?
cautious, because they were muting if you were talking about the unmute today, they were
Absolutely.
muting inside even these feelings inside them.
And why
Let's
do
say
we-
somebody is angry, and in the family, it's not allowed to be angry, for example. So they cannot even express this word that I'm sometimes angry, or sometimes I'm getting paranoid, or anything which related to the society where they live, which is not allowed even to express.
So many people are not in touch with the essence of who they are, and then this question is meant to kind of tickle them.
Tickle, yeah, more like a tickle, like, you know, when they ask, like, but who am I? What I need to do?
Because
I mean, first answer this question.
Because we identify with the gender, with the culture, we identify with the roles that we play in society, but then there is always the peeling of the onion, the many, many, many layers. And then many people say, I'm the soul, right? I'm the light and the divine light. It was on my lips to say I'm the soul.
Yeah, which is a great answer. We all souls, like all unique and all souls. But we live in materialistic world, which we have to balance with spirituality and divine energy and etc. But at the same time, in this world, you need to be, like everything is tangible. You can touch the mic, yeah? But who you are is what people see. It's actually a great question even to ask others, who am I to you?
To you.
So which is also amazing exercise. You can also ask somebody of your friends, colleagues, clients, what do you think, who am I? Because the way you see yourself can be totally opposite that somebody see yourself.
Always. And we do that in psychometrics, we do that in coaching, we do that when we want to build our personal brand, how we are being perceived. But back to the question, if someone is coming to you and saying, I don't know anymore who I am, you take them through one of these exercises and then you take them through. So could you take us, because I've been your client for more than 3 years now, and I know how much more awareness I got of myself and how it's easier for me to navigate in my relationships with people. So I would love to invite the UnMute audience on a coaching session with Olga. If someone comes with this question, I don't know who I am anymore, how do you guide them and how do you bring them into a bit of alignment and inner peace?
Well, they come to me, to other coaches and etc., other people who has different techniques. We can't answer you who you are. You are the one who can do that. But we can guide, let's say in my case, what I do. Yes, I do ask coaching questions and etc. to open up a little bit how the person feels, thinks, what they experience. But if you talk about numerical science, there is a code on the program from your birth which is written, let's say. I mean, numbers are everywhere, in the bank statement, on telephone, a car plate number, and etc. And sometimes people use the names, cloud number 5. Why number 5? Because somebody believes number 5 is great. Somebody decided that 5 resonates with me. So let's say it can be all science or not science, anything in the mix, but people use it. Why we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Why we use till 9? Why there is why it's even written like this? So if we go deep to that, there is no answer. Nobody knows. But at the same time, we use it, and since we use it, it affects us. It affects us in a good way. It cannot affect us in a bad way. Only we are the ones who are deciding which path to take. But let's say if we talk about people, or when they come with a question, what to do? I'm tired of my job. I don't know what to do. I don't know, family is crashing and etc. It's a complex programming. It's not about that, I will tell who you are by the number and then your life is happily after. No. Or I will coach you for 3 days or 2 months and everything will be fine. No, it's a complex strategy how to make person to, first of all, understand why I am in this position right now. Mm-hmm. And it's nothing related to numbers. It's nothing related to work. It's related to the person, which stage they are in. Mm-hmm. Because person can have, let's say, a lot of negative energy inside him, always fighting with somebody and etc. So of course the path he chooses is different one from a part which he could have choose. So we're working on emotional stage first.
Okay.
We're working why it's happening. We're working which decisions person took in order to be here where he is or she.
I have few close friends who are going through divorces. When someone is having heartache and they are dealing with detachment and the pain of detaching from a partner, how do you help them stabilize their emotions, and how do you help them gain clarity on why they've been in a relationship that now has broken?
Yeah, none of the practitioners, even psychologists, even the family professionals who is doing, they will not suggest you divorce or stay together. It's, first of all, we are not gods to say it. We can see from two sides, because there is always two sides of the story. There is never one side. There is always two sides of the story. But if, let's say, client came from one side only, we can heal only this client to feel better. And it doesn't matter if she will divorce or she will not. A majority of cases, if actually persons start expanding their consciousness, stabilizing their emotions, they don't see a problem anymore in that person. Like the husband, let's say, or a wife. They don't see that there was even a problem, because they know not what they were. I mean, they knew probably before, but due to all these movements which they're doing with these emotions, they're forgetting that what is the goal. Because there is a saying, when ego is higher than the goal, you're going a wrong route.
When ego is higher than the goal?
Yeah, higher. Like when you think the ego is the one who's ruling, the goal is somewhere there. This is majority of cases in couples. Why are you fighting for? What is the goal? Goal is ego. We're trying to fight each other ego. I'm right, you're right. Or the goal, what for we fighting for? People forgetting this.
Right.
The main thing is to have the goal is higher than the ego.
Right.
What is the goal? To make family successful. Why we are fighting? Or to make a dish. For example, somebody is like, can you wash the dishes? And the husband will say, I'm lazy. And then there is two scenarios. Whether you stand up and shout, and you start shouting, and you forget there was a dishes point, like it was a topic about dishes. It's already, everything will be remembered. Or you think, okay, what else I can do for him to understand dishes is important for me? You just like, darling, let's say, I don't know, if we are woman, I just made my nails, can you do me a favor? It will be very nice. You will be my hero if you'll do that. And men, they love to hear good words. And of course they'll do.
Let's stop here at the ego. So you mentioned expansion of consciousness, and when we expand our consciousness and our awareness, we are able to deal differently with the world, with the work, with the partner. And then you've mentioned our relationship with ego. Let's go to why. I know why, but I just want to ask this larger question. Why is it important?
Why are you asking that?
Why? Who are you? Why are you? Where are you? Why is it important to expand our consciousness?
All the knowledge which is available nowadays to everyone. It can be great books, psychology, coaching. Tony Robbins will take him as a separate entity, yeah. Because everybody knows him. Amazing clinical doctors and so on and so forth and etc. Holistic, educators and etc. All of them have different practices. All of them have different techniques. All of them have everything. And everybody has the only one core there. Expand your consciousness. Because out this doesn't matter how many years will heal you or treat you or deal with you or help you. If you are not willing to do it for yourself, you will be stuck in the same place.
I have a hot question because I've had this discussion with so many people. So in order to expand our consciousness, do we need to go to these teachers and retreats every half a year, every 1 year, or this is a moment in time, or this happens through your daily habits?
Well, somebody doing it without any help. Somebody needs help, which is fine. And it's actually good if you can acknowledge that I can't do it without myself, which is like I cannot do it myself, so I need help. So it's fine. And if there is help, why not? It's amazing because what we think is subjective. because we think this is only our way of thinking. What somebody thinks is a different thing. It also can be subjective, but how you don't treat. Expand consciousness means you change the pattern of your beliefs which ruining your life.
You change the patterns of your beliefs.
Yeah. And you stop judging, and we talk about all these negative words which you can get there, yeah? When you blame, when you're angry, when you don't agree, and etc. This is also expanding. The moment you remove this feeling and remove it from your mind, because mind plays with us a lot of games.
Big time.
Yeah, so mind constantly gaining. The role of mind is what? To keep your body alive.
Safe.
Nothing else. Nothing else at all. Whatever related to earning money, for mind it doesn't matter. Mind wants the body to feel safe. And that's it. So yes, it can take longer, it can take shorter. It depends how fast the person eager to accomplish.
I know you've been studying coaching and all these systems for more than 7 years. By the way, you have a fascinating trajectory because you studied e-commerce at Wollongong. Then you went into being a data analyst in oil and gas. Then you became a fashion photographer. And then we were modeling together, something very important.
Yeah, we were together modeling.
We were modeling for about 5-6 years, catwalk photo shoots. You were booking me for certain jobs. I was booking you for others. Then we did photography. You were my photographer for a while. And then coaching came.
Yeah.
When did you start this journey to expand your own consciousness? And how did it happen for you?
We as humans, we are born very perfect.
Very perfect.
Yeah.
Not just perfect,
Very
perfect.
What we do to ourselves, it's our job. That's it.
Okay, it's not destiny,
So
it's not fate.
Oh, no, there is, look, about destiny and fate, it can be different podcast.
We can do part
There
two.
is no misleading. If people saying, oh, that's my mistake. There is no mistakes. I mean, this we can share if the people wants to know. There is no mistakes. Everything happened the way it should happen.
Okay.
The only free will which you have, actually you are capable to do, is to change the path. There is always path to go left or right, straight, and other directions. So choices. So if there is a choice to go and work somewhere else, in a kind of example, why we are here, purely our decision, but this decision was made with specific different paths which we took in order to be here.
Okay.
So I would say there is no mistakes, everything happening for a reason, for you to either learn or to teach somebody or to experience, to transform yourself in order to understand that you need to expand your consciousness. But in general, we are perfect human beings, which is conscious is there, subconscious is there. We are super great. We just clutter it with a lot of garbage around us. And
that's what you mean, that what we do to ourselves is what we do to ourselves?
Yeah, this is we do it to ourselves. We listen to it, we look at it, we see it.
How do we form the destructive habits that we have? People who have alcoholism problems, addictions, who are not disciplined. How do we form these habits if we are born perfect?
Look, the world is a very interesting place where, I mean, there is a rule of Pareto, if you want to go there.
Let's go there.
There is one way, Pareto. Yeah, there is a one way of seeing it in a business. Yeah, business is totally about 80-20. But if we divide it into the human beings and behaviors and the way we think, we can see it the same way. There are 80% of people, like how many we have? Around 8 billion people in the world.
No one counted,
but okay, approximately 8 billion people in the world. 6 billion people is 80% unsuccessful people. Unsuccessful not in terms of that they are the ones who has everything bad with them. No, they are the ones who judge, who constantly complain, who constantly not happy.
Victim mode.
Victim mode, everything, you can put it in the back, whatever you'll find the words.
Okay.
They But at the same time, they constantly want to take
The takers.
money, love, relationship, what we can take, businesses, I don't know, what you can put it, health. They want to take everything what they see. Kind of consumers. Yeah. But at the same time, these 80, we can divide them into the energy pattern.
Okay.
For example, 80% of people who in this particular negative field, they have happy days, definitely. But they constantly judge or divide. They constantly have something in their mind.
Compare, judge,
Yeah,
divide.
what all these words, yeah. So there is 30% of people who, well, sorry, there is 50% of people who constantly doing it. They can't live with it. Like, there are some friends who go, what's happened today?
I mean, not anymore because we.
But I mean, yes, but there are people like that. Yeah, we know, and it's not only, it's happening everywhere in the world. We're not talking about. So constantly nagging something is wrong. The sun is out today, it's already a problem. The moment you woke up, you have this problem. So this is 50%. They have 0-10% of energy.
They have
in
zero,
them.
Zero dash?
In them. It's 0-10% of energy in them.
Out of 100.
Out of 100.
Because of that.
Yeah, because they constantly, so they wake up, they're unhappy. Unhappiness brings them what? Low self-esteem, low power to even stand up from the bed. Why are you sitting? I'm constantly sitting on the sofa, I don't have a job, and etc. There are different situations, yes. There is disability, there are a lot of other things. But if we talk about normal, healthy human being, constantly lazy or constantly feeling that something is bad in his life, this is how it will happen. He has 10% of energy, it's a maximum.
Okay.
Then there is 30% of people out of this 80
Okay, I got you.
who, let's say, they don't judge, but they discuss. They already understood that judging is not good. We won't do that.
Okay.
They will discuss.
Okay.
So they are discussers, like,
discussers.
let's discuss this dress. Let's discuss this person in a dress.
Elections and so on, right?
Everything. They're discussers. At the same time, they all want to take, but they are kind of in the path, like, judging is bad, negativity is not great for me, but I can discuss it. So this 80% is gone. Then there is 13% of people which also like to take, but they understood judging is not good. We need to take people who they are, but they want to take, and they will take it. Take in terms of money and etc. So they take it without hesitating it.
Okay.
So these 80 things, why I want and I cannot take, because they have ideas, but they don't have energy for actions. Because 13%, they have already almost 50% of energy. So that's why the action is there. So they do. I want this, they have idea, and they implement it. Okay. So let's say somebody, the Mendeleev, or somebody did this periodic table, Mendeleev did periodic. Mendeleev did periodic table. Apart from this, another two people were thinking to do the same thing, some French one and Japanese guy. But he is the one who patented. He has more energy, more competency, more willingness to do the idea rather than, I thought so. We have so many cases where, my neighbor, I thought about making a vacuum cleaner, but he already made it. Why?
So apart from the catching the ideas, being creative, tapping into this field and bringing the idea, apart from the competence, which is obvious, you need to also have the physical or just the energy. And so how do we cultivate to have more energy?
That's what 13% of people trying to do. They look for themselves in terms of health, physical. They all want to take. The ego wants to take. Yeah, it's not a problem. That's why I'm saying, like, why they earn more. Because they have more eager to do that. It's also based on ego. Ego is higher than the goal. They don't really want to help much people. They want to take from this 80%. So they are not interested for this 80 to rise up. Okay. Because they are the consumer ones. They are the ones who's buying my ideas.
Wow.
So if we think about this deeply, we can separate each of us. And even us, we can separate when I am in 13 and when I'm in 80. And I will tell you, there is also 2% of people.
So 80, 13.
Yeah. I mean, this is approximate. We talk about, so for you to understand,
Yeah.
but in generally, let's say the biggest part is
So
80% of people
We have 93.
in the world.
Sorry?
In the world, yeah?
Yeah.
So
So
80% constantly nagging in minus.
13.
13, understood, nagging is not fun. I have an idea, some critical thinking, but my ego is higher. I want money, relationship, whatever. And I go and take. They have almost 50% of energy to take it. So they do it. Then there is around 2%.
What about the 7 left?
I will tell you. It's
Okay.
also separated into the ones who understood how the world works. They already have, from the 13, they have enough competency already to give. Just not to take, but to give.
Okay.
So they give opportunities to the one who is 13 and 80%.
Got it.
They are the ones who is giving jobs. They're the ones who's helping them to go from 80 to 13, from 13 to 2. So because they don't have this jealousy that somebody will take my place. Then there is another 3% who are thinkers. They are not only the one who gives opportunities, they already understood how we function, what is right, what is wrong, that materialistic world is amazing, divine world is also great, we can combine it, make something massive, yeah, and etc. They have more competency than everyone who is below, but at the same time, they are the ones who already give understanding. This is hierarchy in general. This is how we function in the world. It's a hierarchy. And then there is another 2% of people who just gurus of wisdom. They know how it works. Guru of wisdom is like, oh, it's broken. It's fine. I'm late. It's fine. I understand you that you greedy. It's okay. I understand that you jealous. It's okay. They don't even have this mindset that there's something wrong with this person. They accept anything. They are not the saint ones, no. But there are not so many of them in the world. I maybe met only one person like that so far.
When did you meet that person?
In Dubai, but he was traveling. So it's not like super famous person, no. But you see, it's not about wealth. It's about how wealthy you are inside. Because there are people with money, but nothing inside. And there are wealthy people, really wealthy in terms of money, and they wealthy inside, which is the great thing.
How did you cross paths with this enlightened person?
Well, it was coincidence. I was in a coffee shop sitting and doing the consultation. And then I finished, and I was sitting and drinking coffee, and he was sitting in the other chair also working. And this is how I'm a very likable person. I'm friendly.
You are the most funny, likable, sweet. You are everyone's. I wish more people have friends like I have you, like you are. That's guaranteed. And I can say it louder and louder. You're amazing. So because you were friendly, you started chatting?
Yeah, and then it's not that I figure out that he's 2%. No, but when you talk, you understand how the person thinks, what the person does. It's very rarely, but in general, for all of us to stop being an illusion, we are constantly jumping from 13 to 80, 80 to 13. There are, of course, hierarchically, we see these successful and very smart and wisdom people on internet and etc. Partially, definitely, they are in this 2-3% up. Some of them may be showing this off, but we not the ones who can guess it and etc. or judge. But yes, we jingle between these two.
Jingle, yeah.
Yeah, which is
Nice
amazing. Yeah, if the moment you realize you're in 80, take yourself up to 13, and then again, okay, it's not only for me, let's share. And then you're there in 2. And then opportunities comes.
I want to share with everyone that that's what you were telling me in our coaching sessions. You were helping me. So I have very strong high standards of myself, of others, and I used to be not judgmental, very judgmental. And you taught me how, about the hierarchy. And I remember sometimes we're even exchanging messages or phone calls saying, I was in the 80, I'm going back to 13 and so on. And it feels motivational. It feels like I want to acquire, to go higher and higher. And when someone like you studied, when someone like you knows the patterns, the thinking, and has all this database of how the world works in patterns and energy and how when I was born is affecting me and so on, it motivates me with every day to be better, to walk differently, to behave differently in order to expand my consciousness. And another thing that I loved is when you said, Dana, yes, there are these enlightened people in this world, but nobody can nobody can help you achieve higher levels of consciousness. It's your meditation, it's your journaling, it's your discipline. You have a very distinctive way of saying discipline.
Discipline. Yeah.
The way you were joking and you were spelling it in my ear was making me was moving something in me, because it's very tempting in today's day and age to go to another retreat, to read one more book, to watch one more podcast, to go outside of yourself, to find answers about how you can be more loving, more successful, how you can be more successful in your investments and so on. And everyone tells us the answer is inside. And for the longest time, this annoyed me.
Yeah, it annoyed everyone.
Because you're telling me I'm a treasure chest, I'm a mine of gold and diamonds, but how do I access it?
Discipline.
Discipline of what?
Of everything.
But how to
all
access
your chores inside the house. The moment you wake up, the lifestyle you have, and yes, all the lifestyle coaches, sport coaches saying it, everyone. The thing is that our body is like a Ferrari or like Bentley or like anyone. It is like that. What we do with that, it's a different story. We don't change oil, we don't change tires in this body, yeah? We only change the color or something what's up front, but something inside, we're like, hali-wali situation. But
Hali-wali situation, for people who don't speak Arabic,
yeah.
means whatever.
Whatever, yeah. Whatever.
But for the Arabic speakers, Olga also studied Arabic.
Okay.
FYI, and she's from Russia. So just an important parenthesis of all the certifications and thirst of knowledge that you have.
In any case, yes, everybody comes into me, and in general, why person seeks the answer? Because it's so scary to ask yourself. We know all the answers. That's the saying. We are so scared, we are so doubtful about the answer which we will hear from our mouths.
Who made us so doubtful? Because you have children, and we're going to go into how you are helping teenagers to choose their path in university. There are children who receive a lot of encouragement and affirmation from their parents, and you see them succeeding at school and in life. And there are children who are coming from a family where there is only one parent, or from a divorce, and they are more weak, they are more doubtful.
Actually, I wouldn't, it's partially there and there. Spoiled kids or the kids who doesn't have, and they will actually succeed. It's only the will. But in generally, this is psychological and psychological factor. When somebody is telling you dumb, you will be dumb, honestly. This is how our mind works. Why to fight for something which I am already tired from? I would rather save my energy and accept it. And this we accept with a lot of things.
But on the topic of how do we access all, because everyone says you have all the answers, How do I access them?
Now, what do you want to access?
Now. Right now?
Which wisdom information you don't know?
I want to access something that is a bit personal about my health, which you know.
No.
Yeah, so
look,
I'm not.
Everybody asks.
We're gonna access it in our private session.
Yeah, this is our human nature to ask, to be doubtful. Why we are doing it? Because we cannot go that deep into that, because not everybody agrees with me, not everybody agrees with some other people, and etc. Because the beliefs are different. Yeah, but there is always something beyond us, and when we don't understand, what we do? We don't question that. We start questioning, so what to do with me then? So we cannot answer something, we need to answer ourselves. Okay, so what to do? Okay, I finished this university, I did this course, I am trying to find this and that, and why I'm not there? You don't know the answer, why? Because you're not even doing anything. You're collecting the information. You're not even sharing it. This is what I'm talking about. This is 80%. I am grabbing it. Take it. Baby, to me.
One more goal, one more certification, one more job,
And then
one more car.
the moment you need to do action, there is no energy for that even. There is no even will anymore. You put yourself to such a sabotage stereotype that I know everything, but I don't know nothing. And you living with it, your mind is cooking it constantly. So you even believe in this after that. And of course, society around can say, "Oh, why are you doing another one? What is this?" And then you're like, well, why really I'm doing it?
Okay.
So the self-doubt makes us from everything around and the level of energy we are in, the level we even put ourselves. It's not somebody invented. You wake up. How do you wake up? I wake up. I'm not the how to say, I'm not this person who tells everybody, oh, wake up and be happy. No, it doesn't work if you wake up and trying to be happy. If you're trying, you're not happy. So here is more. The moment you wake up, what do you want to do? Are you doing push-ups? Are you doing walk? Are you doing brushing teeth? Are you looking at yourself? Are you liking what you see? Do you have even emotion about that? Or you just wake up, take clothes, I'm going.
And repeating
Okay.
yesterday and
then
repeating
you're like,
all.
and time is gone. What did I do yesterday? Nothing. And then you feel yourself, oh, then I'm useless. And it's not because you using same pattern, you're not even allowing yourself to make something for yourself in order to feel better, emotionally or physically, by health or whatever.
So we don't access the wisdom and who we are because we are afraid to ask ourselves. We are afraid to ask ourselves the questions because we are not ready to receive the answer.
Yeah, you're not maintaining your
Verse, you don't have energy if you are in the 80%, and if you don't have energy, you're not doing actions to go towards your goal. That's what you said.
Yeah. And then you're not
you're blaming yourself. You're saying, I can't do this and that.
And why? Because of 13. Because they're the one who took all the opportunities.
Okay, so you're staying in victim mode.
Yeah.
All right.
But like the answers is here for all of us. I'm not like a guru or wisdom person who can tell you, oh, tomorrow you will win a lottery. No.
So
you will win a lottery only... Yeah, there are lucky ones about the lottery. Okay, 5 seconds talk. Did you see anyone who won a lottery and didn't lose it all in one go? We've seen it.
Right.
Even I have friends who did this.
Right.
And why? Because it was a test for them. It's not like they lucky. They lucky, yes. They got the chance to use it wisely. But the greediness from 80% of people is there. Okay, I will buy this, and then I will show myself how cool I am. And then it's gone. They didn't do. If somebody will actually win from higher percentage of people who has higher energy, they will invest when they will gain more money.
Okay.
They will share it with the ones in need, and etc.
So again, it goes back to your level of consciousness.
Yeah.
With understanding where you are in this hierarchy, and then deciding I want to go higher or I'm just going to stay where I am. And according to your nature, the nature of your good heart, to your consciousness level, you will be able
to heal yourself, to be more stable, to know what's your emotion, be more critical thinking, be aware how you're gonna behave in certain situation, because you already know that you don't want that experience which you had before, which was like total drainage of yourself.
I'm super intrigued by the fact that many parents are looking for your guidance to help teenagers, to help children who are to help those who are finishing high school.
Yeah.
How exactly you help them identify their strengths and put them on the path of the best university for them? Because I'm fascinated by this.
No, it's great. I'm also fascinated by that, what I accomplished in terms of like, I did the program which accumulated all the studies which I did. And why? Because I'm a mom of 2, so I really want them not to feel lost like most of us did. Because after 30, you feel something is happening to you. Yeah, it's happening on an energetical level. You feel something is not right. And you start asking yourself the question which we started from the beginning.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
You finished uni, you already have work experience. And then by the age of 30-40, you're like, okay, and where I am? Where is my place in this world? So that's why for teenagers, I made a program. I have several clients already who are seeking from the school times end of the classes, because here, for example, in UAE, it's not like in other different countries, like in UK is the same thing, but like you need to choose subjects in grade 11. By 10, you have to know what you are.
And you don't. And you don't.
I mean, he's what, 16, 15, 17?
Not even at 30 or 40
He's
you
still
have a clue.
playing something on the phone, wants to go out.
Yeah.
And then in school,
Yeah.
university, I understand, but in school he need to decide what subject to choose. So this is very crucial, not to end up for them the same path that they have to restudy at 30. I mean, yes, you can uplift your knowledge, but restudying.
And how exactly you help them?
Yeah, I have a program. I mean, there is a consultation, of course, but there is a longer-term program where we deal with the teenager. When I talk to the teenager separately without parents, and parents I talk separately. And then we combine each other, all of us, together, so we don't have conflict of interest, first of all. Because parents has beliefs, they made beliefs for the child, so we need to extract these beliefs from the child to see what he actually wants and what they want, and combine it together and telling them what is his competency, what he knows, what is his ideal thing.
How do the children react? I call them children.
Well,
but like,
I have different things. Like I have the one which is like totally coaching thing, which is a lot of questionnaires, which you can, it's a psychological thing as well, where you can see what interest is there. So there are a lot of questions. It takes almost 45 minutes. There are two types of kids. The one who loves questionnaires and the one who hates them.
Okay.
Yeah? So the one who loves them, they see it amazingly, answer the questions. From there, we can analyze what are the needs, what he likes, what he desires, what he can do, what he would have loved to do. So it's a special questions for that. Ideally, of course, if he will answer or she realistically, but subjectivity is there. When the child is writing, even if it's in front of me, he still thinks what my mom and dad would have think if I'll say, do you like dancing? And it's a boy, for example, do you understand? And he can tick, but can leave it not ticked because probably for the boy it's not fun to dance. So that's the thing. So we do that. Plus, we know his program, what his built-in abilities, what he is creative in. Maybe he's analytical.
Yeah.
So if the person is totally analytical, it's great to give them for IT, for economics, so they will use their brain. But to add creativity there, so when they finish university, they can go anywhere where analytics meets creativity or where fashion meets economics.
And this equals time saved, a destiny saved, happy parents.
Oh yeah, this is definitely happy parents, because actually at least they give up this responsibility to me to talk, because sometimes I'm not a psychologist to make his mentally stable. It's I mean, there are other professionals for that. But to find deep inside what he or she wants and what he actually already built in, this is where I come.
We have a little bit more time, not too much, but I want to quickly say that when I was hiring some of the people when I was hiring more people in my company, you were also helping me. And I know that you've helped and guided many other businesses to understand the patterns of new joiners or of people who are existing in the company, and you are creating this harmony through these methods. Can we touch a little bit upon this?
Yeah, we'll do it fast, since we don't have time. I'm a very long speaker. Okay. The same, not same, but similar pattern works with employees. I don't do this thing where
psychometrics or
for me, mostly people who are managers or owners comes when they have a trouble.
yeah.
I mean, men, especially when they have a trouble, they don't come to heal me mentally. No, I have a problem. This employee is eating my brain.
Right.
What to do? I cannot live without it, and I cannot live now with it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like live in. So I gather information about this person. We see, is this person actually on the right workplace? Is she or he actually belongs in particular position which he put it her or she or him on the same spot? Let's say recently it was a client where it was a person, she was very the character was very egoistic, very demanding, very about only herself. The way I say it, no any other way. So the owner is all about comfort. He loves comfort things. So when he hired somebody, she is responsible. She is like my way or highway.
Yeah.
And he got intimidated that she's doing it to his employees, and they had harmony before.
Right.
So she has competency based on the work, but there is no emotional intelligence there. There is no how to deal with people. So there is by request, I have talked with the employees, but in general, I see and ask where she sits, in which place. Because if she's full of herself, if she loves herself so much, she knows what she wants, and she wants others to do what she wants, we will just change her position. Instead of being a manager of 10, 20 people, be a manager of your own self. Because in order to suffocate others, we cannot heal 5 minutes this person. No. We can relocate and make different position where she or he feels in their space, comfortably having their own desk, boss of their own, but having different division to carry, when you don't have to interact physically with people, because she is suffocating with her power of
When you
do my way.
shared all your methods and how you're helping companies, I was fascinated because to me, when I was listening to your case studies, it felt that the way you are helping business owners and businesses is a bit faster, a bit more efficient than psychometrics and coaching and trainings and consultants.
Look, the thing is that in terms of employees, you cannot make for everyone. There is amazing people who do the games for the company, amazing master classes for every employee, which is great to gather them together. At the same time, to collect data, who is lacking of energy, who is not doing, who is more egoistic, and etc. But this is the fastest approach in terms of, let's say, we have a problem, but we need to move fast. Yes, it's not like healed and it's amazing. No, it needs time to work on it. But at the same time, let's say if there is a problem now, but we have project tomorrow, we need to fix now. How to fix? We just shift this person to another, let's say, profession, another department, another, and then we're still keeping it. We're not doing anything bad to the person. That's the thing.
Allow me to change gears and ask you some rapid fire questions, because I want to pack as much as possible before we wrap up. Fire rapid questions?
I don't know. We will see. I will try to answer as fast as I can.
You said that you said behind the scenes before we started pressing record on the camera that it's because of fear that we are muted. Can you expand a little on why are we muted?
Well, what we discussed today is that where we are in terms of level of percentage of energy, we're jumping on and off. And our consciousness, the more consciousness, the more higher we are, the more energy we have. Then there is a competency. Everybody has all of them 9, or they have some missing.
What are the 9 competencies?
Fast, it can be image, relationship, love, energy, then security, status, what we have left. Discipline and goal orientation and education.
Okay.
So when we take any situation, we go through all of them. But the thing is that if we have fear, and there is only 3 types of fears, there is no fears in general. We made them.
You
It's
call
our
them
illusion.
illusions.
Yeah, we illusion. There is
you-
no fear of animals. There is no fear of heights. We made it as a fear based on experiences which we had around us or with us, or with our family, anything, or even a belief. Somebody told me mango is bad, and if you believed in your family that they said mango is bad, you won't eat it. I
Sure.
was like that.
Sure.
That's the thing. Papa said mango is bad because he poisoned one day from that. So I, as a kid, seeing that, decided mango, I'm not eating, I'm not even trying mango anymore.
Okay.
So it took me years to actually try mango because can you imagine? This is funny, but all of us are like that. You can find one thing which is stupid enough, and it is what we believe in. But the fear is 3 fears. Fear of losing relationships, fear of money or materialistic things and security, and fear of exposure, the abilities, losing the abilities, losing opportunities. So, and all of us can have all these fears, but one fear will be the main one. Let's say, if you want, we can take your case.
We can take my case.
Okay.
It's a fear of losing relationships. It's my
Yes.
biggest fear.
You know, you see? Yeah.
You taught me well. It's
Yeah. So you will do in your
everything
actions,
possible. Everything possible.
Yeah, you will do in your actions everything to keep them, even if they're toxic, to do with them, even to do anything to them, to be grateful. You will serve, and all these sort of things you will do to yourself in order to save something, because the more we try, we will lose definitely. So the more you try to not to lose, especially this, you will lose it anywhere, anyhow.
And it's been more than a year, 8 months to a year, when I applied this knowledge and this understanding of myself. I gather more courage to be 100% truthful, shaking that I know I'm going to lose this relationship. I didn't lose it.
Yeah.
And I'm now rewiring, teaching myself that I have the fear, but if I'm truthful and if I don't try too hard to hold on to it, and I'm talking about all sorts of relationships,
this is
from
all,
work to neighbors to friends, and it was enlightening. And also illusions, right? You always teach us that we are subjective and we live in our illusion. And when I started to be more objective and to understand other person's illusion, you remember I was sending you voice notes.
Yeah.
I didn't react. I expanded my awareness and it worked well.
But this is how you expand your consciousness. The moment you even realizing that you saw it and you didn't do anything what you would have done before.
I have a feeling that you are going to come in on that. I would love to invite you for a second episode, because there is much, much, much more to cover.
She didn't ask the questions.
I didn't ask the questions I had on all these papers, but I want to read something. I want to read something to you. So before we conclude, I want to say that in order to unmute yourself, you want to expand your consciousness, and Olga Petr is the best person to go. I've worked with her for the last 3 years. I've known her for 20 years, and I'm so grateful that my soul chose you to be in my reality and that God made you my friend. You are an amazing gift in my life and in the world. I want to read something to you to express more of the love I have for you.
Oh my God, I need to prepare myself now.
Yeah. Just take it in. So she doesn't fix, she doesn't force, she gently guides you back to course. With ancient codes and quiet grace, she helps you meet your truest face. She reads the name, the time, the flame, not for applause, not for acclaim, but to reveal what lies inside, the voice you've long been told to hide. She works with teens who feel unsure and leaders chasing something pure. She helps them see the path beneath, the truth their energy repeats. From charts to light, from soul to speech, she brings both heart and mind to reach. She lifts the weight you didn't name and helps you walk back home reclaimed. So thank you, Olga, soul so wise, with crystal heart, and knowing eyes, for friendship warm, for truth so clear, for coaching deep, for standing near. You are the whisper in the root, the spark that helps us all unmute.
Oh my God. Why don't you hear applause?
Thank you so much for being here. Definitely we have to do a part 2. Thank you for the work that you have been doing on raising your consciousness, mine, and all the people that you have been touching. And please come back for a second part. Thank you.
All my love to you.